Thank you so much for joining me today in this journey of spiritual practice and reconnecting with your inner true self. Today's practice is really important to me because, like a lot of people, social media has really affected me in ways that I never knew possible. What seems like at first something innocent and fun, then later on leads to this feeling of unease. Spending hours on apps like Instagram and YouTube, it's hard not to compare my life to what I see on social media. There was a certain pressure I felt to gain more followers, or that I had to live a certain lifestyle, be a certain someone so that maybe, just maybe, I might also have what she has. There was definitely a lot of pressure I felt from seeing other people's perfect lives, that maybe I wasn't measuring up or that something was missing. My screen time was embarrassing and I felt my mental health decline. It was just this feeling of emptiness, and not to mention the sleep deprivation from mindlessly scrolling on videos and memes. Of course, a lot of these lifestyle content creators put out their best versions of themselves, and they create a false impression that they are somehow living a perfectly happy life. This, of course, was making me force myself to validate my own life through comparison, which was obviously unfair. Instead of supporting and accepting what is real and unmanicured, social media brought me further and further away from my authentic self. It was the simple things I was forgetting to enjoy, really. I slowly forgot to appreciate the small things, like being able to appreciate every sip of my coffee or tea. I forgot what it was like enjoying a moment of silence in bed when I first opened my eyes to sunshine, or simply enjoying how the water felt on my skin each time I jumped in the shower. All of those amazing moments got surfaced with my mind thinking about planning what to post on my Instagram or what video I should make next to hopefully gain more followers. Those simple, small things that we are supposed to enjoy really got overshadowed by things that were not important. So the moment I took a break from the online world, I had a new sleep cycle, which didn't include staying up until 3 a.m. scrolling through other people's lives. I found myself sleeping earlier and better. I suddenly had spare time to read, cook, do things Instagram posts told me to do but never gave me the time to do so. Since I was not under pressure to post anything, I started being more in the moment. I started eating before my camera did, for starters. It was the start of something new, and I was definitely liking it a lot. 2 weeks in, and I was mentally in paradise. I no longer craved opening my Instagram, and my mental health was really good. I was no longer bothered by people flying off to luxury destinations or having mini celebrations. I even stopped longing to see influencers living their best lives. That part was really such an addiction for me. My insecurities about the way I looked diminished as well. I wasn't reminded that my waistline was not 24 inches. I was also sleeping like a baby every night and waking up like one too. I began using my spare time to do things offline, like planting basil and exercising more. It felt great. So not only did my mental health benefit, but so did my aura. I became more positive and less bitchy and judgmental. I used to send my friends posts and stories like, "What is she wearing?" or "Who posts stuff like this?" This was such an eye-opener for me, and now that I'm aware of all of it, I'll be more respectful in the future. This whole experience has made me more positive, and it has improved my mood, and I am definitely in this for the long run. In today's practice, we are going to focus on reconnecting with our inner peace, and we are going to focus on letting go of all concerns that make us worry or anxious. May we begin our journey today by closing our eyes, taking a moment to just ground in the physical body. Really allow your awareness to totally fill the entire physical body. Like a sponge that's totally soaked through the water, let your awareness soak through the entire body. And as you do this, notice if there's any tension or tightness in the body. Just keep breathing, letting yourself soften, letting go. Really feel the support of the ground beneath you. Whether you're standing, laying down, or sitting, just feel your relationship to the ground. And as you do that, you can begin to trust your weight even more to the ground. Letting go, softening. And for a moment, I want you to just bring your awareness to the expansion and contraction of your torso. As you breathe in and out, feel your belly and chest rise and fall. Allow yourself to let the heaviness move down through your body onto the earth. Feel the shift of the weightlessness of your own heart as you go deeper and deeper. Relax your face, relax your shoulders. Let it go. Then take another deep breath, and this time guide your breath, this pure oxygen of love, into every cell of your being. You may want to place your hands over your stomach or your heart as you notice your body expanding with each and every breath you take. This wonderful feeling of being able to have this moment to yourself. Thank yourself for being here, for making time. When you are able to give your mind and body a rest, this is when you truly regain your strength back. As we begin with our mantra, know that right here in this very moment, you have no obligations. You are here to simply relax and clear your mind. You are here to center yourself with cleansing breaths. Repeating this mantra quietly to yourself. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. If your thoughts begin to drift, simply bring your attention back to the mantra. Stay with the breath. If you get distracted, that's okay. Just come back to the mantra. Repeat it as you breathe in and repeat it as you breathe out. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. As thoughts come up in awareness, you can just let them come up in the background of awareness, letting the mantra flow. The longer we practice, the deeper we go. Just give yourself time to settle in. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. And now, quietly and gently in your mind, repeat the mantra on your own. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. And now give yourself a moment to start to open your eyes. You can give your fingers and toes a little wiggle, opening up your awareness to the space around you and enjoying this moment of being present, immersing yourself in this awareness, the light of mind that is always available. We are all being intuitively guided daily, and we all manifest things without realizing. Higher powers are always available to us. The most magical things happen every day when we are open to receiving. When you start treating yourself better, everything in your life changes for the better. Your relationships, your mindset, your energy, your happiness. It's all going to level up when you remember that you deserve your own love and care. When you start to feel uneasy or when your mind and heart are no longer still, just pause and take a deep breath, remembering this powerful mantra. I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. If any time during the day you catch yourself overthinking, or when you have lost your center, just take a few deep breaths to yourself and remind yourself this: I accept myself for who I am, and I create space to free myself. I'd like to invite you to practice this with me daily so that we can create space and calm in what might otherwise be considered a chaotic and overwhelming life. I also feel that meditation creates the space for inspiration that comes from beyond the logical thinking mind. We need to give the intellect of the brain a rest in favor of tuning into the wisdom of the heart and strengthening our intuition. Going with your gut feeling is an important skill and is absolutely necessary when looking to take risks in both business and in your personal life. Remember to start showing love for your family and friends, not your followers or your likers, nor the influencers you follow or celebrities you aspire to be like. I'm talking about the people who you really see in real life. Spend more time with people who matter, not with people you've never even met online. Simply taking a break or limiting your use can make all the difference in social media experiences, allowing you to put your thoughts and feelings into perspective. The key is to be mindful of your usage and how it makes you feel, especially if you're struggling with your mental health like I was. Keep remembering that the choice to walk away is always yours. And remember, when you start your day with positive energy, you are on the right path towards a successful day. I invite you to practice this with me daily for the next 21 days for a much fuller impact. May you continue to stay calm and still here for as long as you see fit. And again, thank you so much for being here with me in this spiritual journey. I hope that you were able to reconnect with your inner true self and that you were able to find peace and tranquility that has always been with you.